Welcome to Sports Night. I'm Seth Nutting. We start the show off with Sports Night's very own Justin Zacconi, who has highlights from IIAC volleyball semifinals against Luther.
Wartburg faced off against rival Luther in the Iowa Conference semis and jumped on the Norse in the first set. The match was even at 1 after Jamie Farley's bad pass forces Maddie Forsyth into a tough volley, and she can't get it over the net as the Norse takes set 2. Luther's third set domination was complete when Shinstein sets up a spike for Annie Busher, but she puts the ball right into the net to give the Norse a 25-15 set win, and they smell upset. Wartburg went into survival mode in the fourth and countered back with this beautiful touch volley by Libby Creary. The Knights would finish off the Norse in the fourth and take this match to the exciting fifth set. In the fifth, Luther surged ahead to a big 4-0 lead when Lindsey Ryan sets up Natalie Johnson for the kill that whizzes past Shinstein. The Knights came back and take the lead late here when Bailey Wilson blocks Ryan's spike and nails the deflection over the Norse defenders to give Wartburg a 1-point lead. The Orange and Black never lost the lead from there and finished off the Norse when Ramey Seek's 47th assist of the game sets up Maddie Forsyth for the match point as the Knights avoid a major upset in the Iowa Conference Tournament.
Wartburg hosted second-seeded Co in the Iowa Conference Tournament Championship Saturday. Sports Night's Nathan Ford has the highlights.
Co led for much of set 1, and here on Rachel Schaefer's kill puts the Co-Hawks up 24-22. They have set point, but the Knights come back. Marissa Shinstein with the dig. Ramey Seek, the powerful kill on the second hit. It's tied up at 24. Later in extra points, Maddie Forsyth gets the kill, and the Knights go up 27-26. They have set point, and then on set point, Aaron Dahlke with the error for Co, and the Knights take set number 1, 28-26. Wartburg off to a slow start in set 2, but here Bailey Wilson gets the huge kill. It's 13-11. That's part of a 10-1 run that puts the Knights up 17-11. Ramey Seek adds a kill here. It's 24-18 Knights. And then on set point, Maddie Forsyth finishes it off again. She finished with 13 kills to lead the Knights, who take a 2-0 lead in the match. Then Caitlin Langle's attacking error gives the Knights match point. It's 24-20, and on match point, Langle with another error, and the Knights sweep Co. 28-26, 25-18, 25-20.
The win gives the Knights an automatic bid to the NCAA tournament, where they'll play UW Stephen Point Thursday at 3 p.m. at St. Thomas. You can listen to the game on KWAR. Coming up on Sports Night, the men's soccer team was looking for revenge on the pitch. And the football team is one step closer to becoming IIAC champions. See how they did it next. After losing their shot at a regular season Iowa Conference title to Luther, the men's soccer team would look for payback in the Iowa Conference Tournament semifinals.
On Wednesday, the men's soccer team played the Luther Norse in the semifinal of the Iowa Conference Tournament. The Knights had a chance as Chris Nothnick makes a nice pass to Dan Nadeau, who misses the header, and he knows it. The game would be tied at halftime. Rough play in the second half when Wartburg goalie Cade Schatzer goes down. Norse junior J.D. Slauson gets his second yellow. That makes it a red card, and the Norse would play down a man for the rest of the match. The next couple plays were both saves by Norse goalie Tommy Breen, as the Knights can't convert. The game would go to OT. We will pick it up in double overtime when this shot by Paris Martins hits the post. And after a Knights free kick, some pushing in the box results in a Knights penalty kick. Senior Bob Brown took the shot and let the celebration begin as he sends the Knights to the conference championship, where they will face top-seeded Loras later tonight at 7:30.
Coming into Saturday night's championship game, the Knights were looking to beat Loras for the second time this season, but it was not meant to be.
On Wednesday, the men's soccer team played the
looking to strike first, but they can't convert here. Then on a corner kick, the ball drops right in front of the net, where there's a huge scramble, but the Dewhawks miss out. Oh, I guess we're having a technical difficulty. We'll be right back. A win against Central would all but clinch a playoff spot for the football team, but the Dutch came to Waverly prepared for battle.
With those top teams
on a blustery Saturday afternoon at Walston Hoover Stadium, two evenly matched opponents squared off with playoff implications on the line. Central would have good field position in the first quarter after a block punt, and after this touchdown catch by Blaine Forsyth was called back for holding, quarterback Brendan Berm would take it himself on a 23-yard run, putting the Dutch up 7-0. Later in the first, the Knights took advantage of a Dutch fumble on their own 24-yard line, with Brandon Domeyer capping the drive off with a 1-yard touchdown run for the Knights. The Dutch would respond at the end of the first quarter, ending a 68-yard scoring drive with this 30-yard run by Josh Osborne, giving Central a 14-7 lead. In the second, a Dutch turnover would once again give the Knights good field position, this time with Logan Schrader at quarterback showing his best Houdini impersonation, escapes danger and finds the end zone on a 12-yard touchdown scramble, cutting the deficit to 1. The score would stay 14-13 into halftime in favor of the Dutch and would remain that way until the fourth quarter. This was when kicker Michael Bulkey would give the Knights the lead midway through the fourth, connecting on a 28-yard field goal to make the score 16-14. Then with the Dutch down to their final hope of a comeback, quarterback Aaron Essler would be picked off by All-American linebacker Ryan Billings to steal the Knights' 16-14 victory. The Knights now stand alone atop the Iowa Conference, and with the win again, next weekend will capture the regular season title. The women's soccer team was back on the pitch Wednesday night against number 1 seeded Loras, but things didn't turn out the way they had hoped.
The women's soccer team got behind midway through the first half and they couldn't clear the ball, and Loras found an opportunity as Katie Truesdale puts the Dewhawks up 1-0 going into halftime. Wartburg played more aggressive in the second half as they almost get a chance to score here, but Brittany Fresher's pass goes into the arms of the Loras keeper before they could knock it in. A little later, the Knights will get another chance and Fresh can't handle Lauren Bauer's cross pass, and Wartburg remains scoreless. The Dewhawks sealed the game and Claire Murphy gets behind goalie Sophie Perez for the easy score in the 79th minute to go up 2-0. The Orange and Black Kennebrelli as their season ends in the Iowa Conference semifinals with a 2-0 loss to the 25th ranked Dewhawks.
The Knights finished the season 8-11-1 overall. This is the program's first losing season since 2003. That's it for this edition of Sports Night. Log on to thewartburgcircuit.org for all the latest on things Wartburg sports. Just to give you a recap of the men's soccer team, they won the IIAC tournament, they got second in the IIAC tournament, but we'll host Friday night here at 7 p.m. Thanks for watching. You've been watching Sports Night.